This show has adult content.
Motokuta!
No need to run. Good morning, social media. I'm Willis, your host, reporting live from a woman who's comatose. So I said because I'm a hand person, every job I have is a hand job. Yes.
Which reminds me, what do you look like with that helmet off?
Well, since we become friends, I guess I'll show you. Well, hey there. What do you think? Look good? Yes.
Oh God, why am I not surprised?
Yes, well, let's go see what our old buddy Cyborg is up to.
You are strong. You are beautiful. You are macho!
I think you're macho too.
You think you could just come into my apartment after you ate my fucking cat?
Oh, well, about that, I actually just need to subsist on their nutrients.
Okay.
But that's actually one of the reasons why I came back here. Hold on. Oh dear. Oh.
Orion! Oh. Oh God. Ass cat. You know, you seem kind of different, Cy.
I feel different.
You feel things?
Yes. You see, I found that it's not about lurking in the shadows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I am a variable in the equation. I matter. Psi matters.
No, it's about the motion in the ocean, buddy.
I wasn't talking about copulation, you coitus head. Thanks for kind of listening.
Yeah, no, I got one of those.
I wonder if there's anyone out there that's kind of like us. Doing things like we are right now.
Yeah. What if there was even an alternate version of the way we met, Cyborg?
Howdy, neighbor. Smells like Cheetos and shame in here.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Psy. Call me Borg.
Ahon?
No, oh, no.
Why do you look like my neighbor, Ahon?
Long story short, I copied his genetic specimen on the way in. It was completely random. Oh, well, we have this arrangement where he says, "You gotta be fucking kidding me," and I possess his body.
What do you want?
Well, I'm a little hungry. Well, I just came over here looking for a meal.
Yeah? I'm not your fucking meal, buddy.
Don't worry, I don't eat humans. But do you have something around here like a kitten? Perfect.
Where'd my cat go? No!
See you around, neighbor.
So, why do you need that hat?
Well, so your head doesn't go.
So, was there ever a time when you found that out the hard way?
I think my card flipped out of existence.
Oh dear. Oh, my hat. It's itchy. Oh my! I had a nightmare about a platypus once. And I
Brock.
woke up in tears, sweating puddles of motor oil.
It's just an animal. This is a platypus.
If it's a mammal, then why does it lay eggs? Answer me!
Hey, what's that book?
Oh, this. It's the Ahimsa Mantra. You see, it belongs to the Niyama folk who transport around the world and leave their pieces of culture behind and hopefully bring people together.
Wait a minute, you're in this book.
Yeah, totally. And, I just have some adventures here and I collect some data
Whoa, go back. You mean to tell me that you're gonna skip the part where you talk about this star person? Who is this star person that you're running from?
Star Sloth. Wait a minute. How can you read Niyama?
Incoming message from Star Sloth.
I'll
What's
get
that?
back to
What's
you.
that?
Hold on a minute.
Hello, son. I'm sure you have a great deal of confidence after killing one of my hitmen. I hate to have to end this celebration, but he was not a top hitman. I survived the Sector 7 wars. I know too well the sight of a lifeless vessel floating through space. And I'm not speaking about a spaceship. I'm speaking about the future that you hold. I'm coming for you, Sai. Myself.
Yeah. What a convenient foreshadowing. Oh well. See you later, bud.
Welcome back, viewers. Today we're going to talk about net neutrality and how we can fight censorship.
Willis.
What was that?
Willis.
This feeling like I'm being watched from every angle. I've felt this before. Well, go on. Identify yourself, abomination.
Now, Willis, is that any way to talk to a lady?
Well, if you knew my mom, you'd know gender has no say in such definition. Who are you?
I am a matriarch of Troop 629 of Advanced Psychedelic Species, the Octopi. You may call me Naraka. Perhaps you recall the others from my troop. Leeward, Bamba, Mike.
I should have known you bunch of Cyclops polygons. What do you want with me anyway?
Not you. Balder's our target. You see, our species have many common traits, linked to that of your average flesh-eating bacteria. Like them, we can only grow strong by feasting on dead tissue cells. At first, that is. After we've consumed enough dead matter, we evolve into stronger, more complex organisms that can consume the cells of the living and so on and so forth. Until we adapt our corporeal forms into a humanoid-like being, you know. Balder is the one we've been able to infect on this planet. And the presence of you and your talk show are the only obstacle giving her enough brain power to keep the doctors from pulling the plug. You must shut your program down, Willis. Willis!
Sorry, Maraca. I shut down that whole speech. Why don't we just skip to the part where I destroy you?
If I cannot feast on Balder's cerebral cortex, I shall devour yours.
But why would you want this vessel? After she flipped her car, the doctors have practically got her head taped together. Oh, thank God that fever dream was over. Or not.
Any last words, Willis?
Yeah. Subscribe to Life on Saturn for more videos like this.
What the hell does that...
Hey, look, my sword's back. Oh, wait a minute, but that must mean
Now starting Bleep Blorp initiative.
we're screwed.
Hey, fellas, I'd love to stick around.
That was Cyborg.
Meanwhile,
The cost is getting too high. I want more money, or I want art.
As much as I am a malicious being, I am also understanding. The information you give me, this creature, Psy, that works for your department, under the Niyama, puts you at great risk. I'm willing to up your pay.
Hey, fellas, I'd love to stick around, but looks like time's running out for you two. Arrivederci.
Goodbye, Optikai. Speaking of goodbyes, our friend Redwood has some farewells of his own.
Hey. I wasn't sure what I was gonna say when I saw you again. If I ever saw you again. I still think about us sometimes. A lot, too. But I understand you moved on. I was murdered in front of you. And I was brought back to life by Prince. That's what I call him because...
Was I dead?
But I'm feeling better about existence. Prince is a great friend. We have the best conversations.
Hey, man. Never ate that cookie I gave you.
Oh, yes. That was the best cookie I ever put in my mouth. Hey.
You already put that cookie in your mouth?
Yeah, it's a safe place where it can be itself without judgment from other cookies.
Oh, right. Because the number one cause of cookie suicide in America is judgment.
Well, yeah, that and people trying to chew on it without its permission. So what I'm saying, I love you. I never stopped, but I died. I've accepted it, and I'm ready to move on. Goodbye.
Oh, hello. Milos is just working on the restoration of memory, Boulder. Ah, yes, you could say Bratva threw a wrench in my plans to be a pianist. Never work for my boss.
I kind of feel like a pillow right now.
This really sucks. You guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Did you guys see the new Halle Berry movie?
Feel like I'm at some kind of weird baby shower.
What is a pirate's favorite way to shop? Yard sailing.
Did you guys know we've been peeling pineapples wrong? What's up, guys?
Evening.
Morning.
I brought y'all here for a reason.
What's with the plastic?
I don't want to get any blood on my new stuff.
No. Well, why isn't the drum kit covered?
It's for a death metal band.
I'm somewhat of a metal fan.
Anyways, I brought you here to play a game.
Oh yeah, what kind of game are we gonna play? Like, sorry?
There's too many of us to play Guess Who.
Apples to apples?
Henga?
Henga, Jenga.
What about like Naked Twister or something? No.
Just
Sorry.
just regular twisted with a little twisted tea. See who can drink the. Damn it! Skip me.
Beer pong.
He's gonna say semen.
See who can drink bleach faster?
I'll do that.
Me
Hell
too.
yeah.
Shoots and ladders.
I would shit if we're playing bananagrams.
I don't have time for Monopoly or anything though.
Pictionary.
Oh, Jerkish kind of guy.
King me.
I have a different kind of game. Malcriado. Could you please? So how was the business with the Aussie down under?
Ya está enterrada 7 pies por abajo como su país.
Me gusta.
That gun just gave me a semi.
Semi-automatic.
So the idea of this game is like Russian roulette. Except we're not going to use bullets. I've come up with a special bullet.
I like to spin too, man.
Put it away.
Alright.
So listen, Fidget. You go first.
Alright. I like a little danger. No, nothing happened.
Next.
You can't make me shoot yourself. I'd rather you shoot me.
Oh, that could be arranged.
Alright. There you go. Avoided it this time.
This isn't my first rodeo. Tastes like happier times. Close.
So this is getting exciting. It's my turn. It's close, but you know what? Let's make it a little more interesting. Fidget, start us off again.
We meet again, my pretty.
No fucking way. No.
So you don't want to, huh?
Miss Sprinkles says you should.
Alright, fine, I will. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, this will be real fine.
If this keeps going like this, I'm gonna have to start shooting you all myself. It's back to me now. One time, we survived another round. Aren't we lucky?
Ooh.
Ay, ay, ay. Wow, it's getting close.
Give me this thing. Bet a special bullet doesn't even work. Okay, so what now?
Bobby, you know what to do.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on! I ordered jalapeno poppers. They didn't come in yet.
My jalapeno poppers!
No way. There's no way. No way am I putting this fucking gun to my head again. Alright.
So now we're down to 3. You know, you wouldn't have had any luck trying to shoot me because there was no bullets in there. But special bullet now goes back in. Fuck you. Your turn.
Why are you skipping yourself? Billy, I forgot you were here. What? No, where are we going? I don't want to go.
I thought your name was Bobby the whole time.
It is. So, Jason, do you know why you're here?
No, I don't.
Well, I have something that might spark your memory.
Alright.
Does this look familiar?
Yeah, it does. Is that Billy's?
Yes, it is.
Yo, Jason, what's up, man? Hey, good, man. I just got off my shift. But I gotta head to a gig in a second here. But dude, you're not gonna believe who I just delivered pizza to. The motherfucking mob boss, dude. The Don, man. I am shaking. I know where he lives. Alright, well, I gotta go. I just thought I'd let you know. It's pretty fucked up. Alright, I'll see you in a sec. Thanks. Thanks, man. Later.
You know, his phone call to you was one thing, but we took care of that. But your phone call to the police is the reason why I lost my establishment.
So, what are you gonna do with me? Where's Billy?
That is none of your concern.
All right. Oh, joke's on you, buddy. Oh, you got it. Get him, Billy. Get him. All right.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Call me Billy one more time, you'll be the same.
Bobby. Yeah, you see, that's not how this is gonna work.
Well, what about the other two?
What other two? Malcriata, did you see anybody else? Bobby, did you see anybody else?
Just that guy over there.
Oh, that's Corky. He's got a corkscrew loose.
Yeah, I gotta get this fixed. Not that guy. I was talking about the guys right here.
Oh, these two.
Yeah.
Good. Beat him up, Bobby. You brick, stole some of your pizza.
What's going on?
Sorry to do this to you, Jason, but this was just all a game. What you did by calling the police was inexcusable. And I'm sorry, but you are done.
Done?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right. Be gentle.
All right, Bobby. You know what to do.
Finally got my jalapeno poppers.
So what do you have, Malcriata?
Un juguete del futuro. Herramienta de muerte.
Interesting. Right now, I have a special assignment for you.
De lo que busques.
There is a dagger of great importance that you must find. It is very, very crucial that you keep this a secret.
Te entiendo.
Boulder, I ask you come here because we receive message from outside. is from a doctor, Lunar Nova?
Hello, patient 444. You have successfully deleted the Opticai virus, something that has never before been done on our planet. The Opticai have killed many of my people. I've traveled the galaxy and introduced the Opticai to many individual subjects of different species and always the same results. Until now, your blood will help greatly. You will save so many lives. Goodbye, 444. You will now fall back into your normal coma, and when you wake, I will show you what you have done for all of us.
Milosh knew someone who had similar misplacement in life. You might appreciate this story.
You'd think this place was deemed Cliché City, but instead, it was a choice of irony. A good detective sees a pattern and pieces together a picture of a crook behind bars. And that same detective sees a pattern in which he feels he can predict crime. But unfortunately, that detective can't be everywhere at once. An emergency involving white lines was the call I got. And of course, the call was an order and not an invitation. So as usual, I'm standing here wondering why there are 2 chalk line displays at my feet and not 2 schoolgirls who look like they forgot to wipe off the leftover espresso foam from their noses. Were they friends? Strangers?
Lovers. Thought that the alley would be an exhilarating experience. Poor bastards.
Well, there's usually a danger factor when it comes to exhilaration. This is no different than killing rats going at it on a bed of garbage. Not necessary, but it certainly struck a chord with the killer.
Killers,
he said, ready to answer my follow-up.
Well, it was about 10:15. Witnesses said 2 sketchy-looking jerk-offs came into the alley there.
Yeah, what'd they look like?
One of them was dressed as a hillbilly waiting for the county fair, and the other, like he was getting ready to shoot his final scene in a noir film.
Interesting. They thought they could pull off stealth with that attire.
More like they didn't give a damn if anyone saw.
The calling card, or lack thereof, was clear. This had Macedonian written all over it. Mob boss Red, aka Regional Servius family, came to the city not long after Yugoslavia took over Macedonia. When they realized America wasn't much better, they decided to take matters into their own hands. Built one of the biggest steel manufacturing empires in the northeast of the United States. Whether it was built through legitimate means remains a relevant question. However, it was not commonly asked because those who did ultimately met accidents before their grievances could be made light to the law officials. Even when they did, let's just say they got their answers. Sometimes ignorance is true bliss. Notify headquarters about this. I'm gonna go out for some lunch. You want anything?
Give me a ginger ale. Can't eat nothing on this stuff right now.
Of course. The Silver Bullet Prophecy Gang is here. Couple of knuckle jockeys who believe the one in the black coat is a prophet and someday he'll receive powers from their lord. For now, they're just a couple of war pigeons for the notorious mob boss Red, knocking people down, taking his orders. They're in and out of jail all the time. Can't keep them in there. Red's got ties everywhere. Cliché City started out as just a mocking term for this cesspool. Either they were too lazy to come up with a better name, or worse, they all smartened up and realized that no other name was a more perfect fit. Growing up in CC, you got your local restaurants that give this place its true taste. If only it was even a decent taste. Hell, sometimes the rats run away from the local pizza joints just more than actual humans. Then you got your churches, where citizens pray away cliché, as for the big boss upstairs to boost this town's vitality. Poor fools. If only they realized prayer is the largest cliché around here, second only to crime. And I was about to head to the proverbial heart of darkness.
Static. I hear a city trapped in static, tuned into no other channel. Perception is alarmingly decreasing, and all I see is a silhouette of the future. Recently I've been cursed with the sights of what has not yet happened. I'd be able to better distinguish what I'm seeing if only I wasn't so attached to the static of my present being. I need to tell someone. There. The law. Officer, listen to me.
Get out of my way, I'm on a case.
Listen, because I can't tune out the static for long. Everything we know is a sham.
Save it for the church.
No, listen. Please. Listen.
Just meet me at the station, I got somewhere to be.
I thought I told you morons inconspicuous. You did exactly the opposite of what I told you.
So you didn't want us to be seen or nothing?
Yes. Why would you think otherwise?
Boss, my English ain't too good, but don't inconspicuous mean to do something in a conspicuous manner?
What?
Yeah, as in do it in a way people notice, so they get your message. You know, it was done in conspicuous style, right?
Inconspicuous, you animated piece of afterbirth, means hiding the bodies, making sure there's no witnesses, and not wearing suits that make you look like Santa's Secret Service. And so help me God, if Elijah Forbes is on the case, we're all...
Excuse me, Mr. Servia. There's an Officer Forbes here to see you.
Send them in.
Hey, boss, ain't it funny?
Shh. Not a word before, during, or after the meeting. Phrase by phrase. Am I understood? Have you both retained the knowledge I have given you?
You got it, boss.
God damn it, I said!
Good morning, Red. How's business?
Decent detective. Although there's always time for improvement.
What, can't afford your quinceañera this year?
I'm Macedonian, Detective Forbes.
Oh, my bad. What do they call it where you're from?
A birthday.
When I was a kid, my best birthday was when my old man gave me a beer. No cake, no streamers, not even a cheap clown. Just a beer and permission to stay out till 10, while my folks did their taxes. I never knew getting a Mustang was a concept for a kid's birthday till I saw your son's big birthday party in the paper.
Why don't you tell me what I can do for you, Elijah?
2 kids, lovers, were found dead this morning in the alleyway. Before I got here, my colleagues called me to inform that the victims were wearing school uniforms. Rodney Prep School uniforms. Now, Mr. Servia, isn't that where your son attends?
Why, yes. How tragic. You know I blame the parents, Detective Forbes. I truly do. Kids know nothing of discipline in today's society. The weak always seem to multiply and decay with every passing generation. Which means when they find trouble, there'll be a time where acting cute or pitiful simply is not good enough.
Save your breath. Some clowns in colorful suits were seen leaving the crime scene hours before the bodies were found. Know anything about this?
Clowns? Clowns? Oh, wait. I know of one that works at a place with golden arches on the roof.
Jesus.
They might be friends of his. And if you're nice to him, he might just perform on your kid's birthday party.
Yeah, well, if you hear of anything funny, you just give me a call. My number's still 911. Commit that to memory.
Follow him. See who he talks to. Take pictures. Write it down. Even if he takes a dump, I want to know.
Hold up, Biff. You don't want to follow too close. I'll see where it's going. What the hell's going on right here? The next move's yours. I got crates for days. Now there was truly no doubt about it. Red knew the victims and he sent Tweedledee and Tweedledipshit to make sure I didn't dig any deeper into the investigation. Now the only question is... I think my Woodstock days are catching up to me. Excuse me, are you lost? Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, freeze! Don't move, CCPD. Come quietly. Fuck. What is this? Am I alive? My head feels fine. My head feels fine. Maybe I'm not alive. What kind of afterlife is this? More importantly, those moments before my death, the giant hand, my city was in shambles. Even invisible cliffs that have never shown up on the city map. Even MK Ultra couldn't bring on these hallucinations. The ground is shaking, and in the distance it's... Wow. I never realized how strong a DMT trip was post-mortem.
Yeah, and after the cab gets taken out, it's gonna be like a Chinese buffet in there.
Which one's me? Which one's me?
This one's you.
Is that you?
This is me. Hey Charlie, it's almost time for us to go.
Yeah, no, Red wants us to meet him in the basement. We're gonna talk over the final details of the heist. I can already smell the Caribbean.
You made sure to tell him the address is 58 Main, eh?
Duh, Dippy. Of course I told him. I hope he just doesn't make us carry heavy shit to the basement again.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, like last time. We gotta get out of here. He'll have our heads if we're late.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dippy's first. Crap. My existence is absolute crap. There were never murders or conspiracies or mob bosses or even a city. My city was a diorama for crooks to plan heists. Hell, these thoughts rolling through my head right now are insignificant, created by giant versions of jerk-offs I take down for the sake of community more crimes. Is that what existence is? Could Shakespeare even come up with this, even if he was on acid? Well, Ass 1 and Ass 2, you painted me this way for a reason. Next time, you'll pick up your toys. Come on. All right. Just gotta call. I don't know this world, but I'll have to take faith in their justice.
911, what's your emergency?
I want to report a scene I witnessed. 58 West Main, top floor. Quick, these guys made a diorama of the town and I heard them say they're going to attempt a heist at one of the banks.
We have a patrol 60 seconds from your location. He'll be arriving shortly. Are you in any danger? Have you been taken hostage?
For far too long.
Excellent. You have a good day. Bye-bye now.
So it wasn't a hoax after all. Looks like the perps had an eye for detail. This is some Twilight Zone shit.
Try putting yourself in my shoes, pal.
Ah!
If I wasn't plastic, that probably would have hurt.
Am I insane?
Funny. I've been asking myself the same thing. Believe me, pal, this whole day is warped for me.
What are you?
What do you have, glaucoma or something? I'm a cop. Just like you. Only more handsome.
But you're a toy.
No shit, you learned that at the academy? It's a mystery how you graduated past traffic duty.
So, if I throw you out the window, you won't feel that either?
Hold on, friend. Number one, you're right. I wouldn't feel it. However, going to my second point, if you toss me, then you won't find the assholes that are behind this.
And you know where they are?
Yeah, I heard them earlier. They're in the basement. Look for a couple weasels that go by Charlie and Dippy.
Or, I toss you out the window and snap back to reality.
Yeah, dispatch. We got a call about a couple of bozos carrying sketchy stuff into a basement at your location. Can you confirm?
Copy, HQ. I just got a tip from one of the witnesses.
Roger that. We'll have 5 units on location. ETA, 10 minutes.
Yeah, don't show them you're talking to all, though.
I'll stay in the room in case any of them come up, and plus I'll see if there's any more evidence.
Copy that. Over and out.
Copy. Over and out. So I'm supposed to put in my report that an action figure helped us crack this case?
Not unless you want 72 hours of psyche, Val. Listen, you and I both know these guys are only in it for the money.
And what about you?
Yeah, Elijah? What are you gonna do? Leave me here all by myself to do whatever I want to this city?
Just put me back in the diorama. As far as you're concerned, I'm just the aftermath of some ripe milk you had for breakfast this morning.
But...
Listen, you're just doing your job in your world. Let me do the same in mine. Hey kid, what's your name?
Jamie. Jamie Andrews. And you?
I'm Elijah. Elijah Forbes, lead detective of the Cliché City Police Department. Today on the street, I rudely ignored someone who told me that everything we know is a sham. I was a fool. But what's a sham for me doesn't have to be a sham for you. It would seem the mob boss Red is using this diagram, my home, as a way to plan his operations. I'll keep an eye out. I'll be your lookout, and I will get a hold of you, so that some justice can be done in your world. Let's get started. Oh, Roxy. My sweet Roxy. God, this kills me. Same decision I had to give her mother.
Hello, Mr. Balder. I am Dr. Garbark. I'm here to talk to you about the current state Balder is in, and my assistant will be in to talk about what you can do financially from here. And
No, you see, I love my daughter, Doctor, but I think we'll have to let her go.
Mr. Balder, I strongly believe that there is something we can do.
We don't have the cash.
No! You can't do this! Balder! You have to snap out of this! You can't do this!
I don't believe this. Even if you do pull the plug, you son of a bitch, I'll find a way to take you with me.
Oh no, folks! It would seem that Balder's dad is thinking about pulling the plug. Will this be the end of the show?
Will this be the end of me?
And will this be the end of Will This? Find out next season if we survive. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment, or else there won't be more. Only on Balder's Dash.
Sorry for the lack of eye contact. I guess you could call this breaking news, but I just wrote this, so we're gonna get the good people informed. You know, as we do. Stay tuned in. Good morning, Boulder, and and welcome to your consciousness. Look around and see you got you in a conscious mess. You was riding, car was sliding, then you flipped over. You woke up in your mind because you're in a coma. What happens next? Better listen close. I wish I knew, but nobody knows. Knows. So welcome to the Circle of Will and Studio.
Hey, that's my line.
Reporting live from the temporal lobe. As you're dashing through the answers in your brain, you'll see images, you'll think you've gone insane. These are but memories, opinions made. Discover what it was that brought you to this place. That brought you to this place. And that's where we're at with it.
How you doing? I'm Billy from Papa Han's Pizza Oven. 2 medium pizzas. It'll be $50.75, please. All right.
There you are.
Okay, here you go. Wait a minute. Where's my tip?
Listen, I have a tip for you.
Oh, good, because I've already had one already today. But what do you got?
You should be following Life on Saturn on Facebook.
Hilarious.
And Life on Saturn LOS on all other social media platforms.
Keep the change. Fuck Life on Saturn.